was like, I try to order on Sundays because I noticed that you usually deliver on Sundays. I had a McDonald's order. First of all, happy Mother's Day. I had a McDonald's order. No. I walked in there. There were at least 20 orders on the screen thing. The drive-thru is on the street. I looked at the girl. I didn't even see my order on the screen. That's how many orders they have before the Uber order. I looked at the girl. I'm like, I'm here for the Uber order. How long would it take? Like, honest? She's like, honestly, it's gonna take a long time. I was like, thank you, unassigned. Which I really feel bad because the order was 4 kids Happy Meal breakfasts. But I can't. Okay, so one thing that I learned from Kinside Money Plans is, and if you don't know who that is, you need to check out her YouTube page because she has really good content. So when you're looking at the Uber Eats order and you see the time that they say that it's going to take, I never really used to pay attention to that until just now. I got this order from McDonald's. It looked like a really good order. You know, dollars to kilometers made sense. I was right next to the McDonald's. However, it said that it would take 37 minutes. I'm assuming because they know that McDonald's is ridiculously backed up, or the next restaurant is gonna be slow too. Like, I don't know why it said 37 minutes, and that's the only reason why I didn't accept it, because I like to stay within a certain number for my hourly rate, and that would, like, it wouldn't satisfy that criteria. So thank you, Kim. Because that was something that I never really paid attention to. So I will definitely be paying attention to that a lot more now.
Great advice.
So I had a decision to make with these 2 orders. I had to decide whether I was going to take the Uber order or the DoorDash order because they came in at the same time. Now the DoorDash order, it's $14 for 8 kilometers. And it's 2 different restaurants. The Uber order was $17 for 10 kilometers. I didn't notice if it was 1 or 2 different restaurants. So I took the DoorDash one. Number 1, it's shorter distance. The 8 kilometers is still keeping me in my area. Whereas the Uber one, it was bringing me to Pencool, which there's no restaurants over there. I would have to come back. And then number 2, the time that it said that it would take for the Uber order, yeah, that's a long time. I'm thinking that the DoorDash one's gonna be done a lot quicker than that, especially considering the restaurants that they are. So that's why I took the DoorDash one. Even though it was less pay, it made more sense for me. Okay, so this is actually going to the same customer, so this is even better. I'm so happy that I took this order. I wonder if it's gonna go up. It's 2 drinks from Mr. Puffs. It looks like 2 espresso type drinks, fancy drinks, and 2 breakfast sandwiches from like this local bagel place. I wonder if it's gonna go up. Do you think it's gonna go up? Let's see. Sometimes people ask, what do I listen to when I'm in the car? Soca, of course, sometimes podcasts, but most of the time I'm listening to soca music. If you don't know what soca music is, you need some soca music in your life. And then you just dance and sing and be happy. So yes, that's what I listen to. Let's see if it's ready. Golden Arches. I took an Uber order at the McDonald's, and I took it thinking that they were gonna stack it. Nope. No stack whatsoever.
Ha ha ha, joke's on you.
Many hours later.
Alright, I'm back out for my evening shift now. I am going to go put in some gas because I have 139 kilometers left. And I don't want to have it that low because then I'm going to have to keep watching the gas tank all night. And I just want to go tonight and make some money. It is now 4:30 p.m. So hopefully we get some amazing orders tonight. And you're going to come along. All right, let's go make some money. So I totally almost just had a heart attack. I went to deliver this order and I was waiting for the elevator and I'm looking at my phone, and as the elevator opens up, this tiny dog just starts barking like crazy right in front of my face, and I'm like, oh God. And then the guy's like, I'm so sorry. Normally I, you know, watch to make sure that nobody's there, and I was completely spaced on my phone. I'm like, yeah, she scared the living thing out of me. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was very scary. At an Uber Eats, I was really like debating not accepting that Uber Eats order because it was only $13 for 11 kilometers, 2 drop-offs. Same restaurant, but 2 drop-offs. So I was like, oh, I'll take it. Let's see. And then I got a DoorDash for $11 for like 8 kilometers or something like that. I'm like, this one is so much better. So I was looking to see, okay, can I do both? I'm like, no, it wouldn't be right to do both because one is like all the way at the bottom and the other 2 are close to each other. So I canceled the Uber order because I was like, I'll be finished the DoorDash order like so fast. So that's what I did. I am very happy that I took that order instead of the 2 Uber orders because there was a hidden tip on it. It came up to 13 something, 13.25 I think it was, which was actually more than what Uber showed. Yay, and I'm done already, and I have another order coming in right now. It's weird. I really thought that Mother's Day it would be, you know, restaurants that would be giving me like, you know, good or big orders. I've been to 2 McDonald's, 1 Harvey's. Like I just did 1 sushi place, yes, but like I'm going to Harvey's now for, what is it? 12 or 13 or $11, something like that. Huh? I saw 11.25 and you know I had to jump on that order. Sorry if there's a glare, but it's crazy sunny today. We have a $2.50 peak pay right now. Like there's been a peak pay pretty much all day today for Mother's Day. I guess they wanted to make sure that there were enough drivers out, and it's been it's been busy pretty much all day. So anywho, I have a $2.50 peak pay. My base pay is $4. So that means a no tip order will come in at $6.50. I've explained this to you guys before, but you know, sometimes new people watch the video. So $6.50 is the minimum base pay. Anything above $4 tip, DoorDash hides the tip. So if you take your $6.50 plus your $4, then that would give you $10.50. However, since this order is going far, the base pay isn't $4. They usually put it up by like 25 cents per, I don't know how many kilometers extra. But I just delivered an order pretty much close to where I'm delivering, and the base pay was $4.75. So I'm assuming this one is $4.75 as well. So plus the $2.50 plus the $4, $11.25, and that's what it came in as. So hopefully we get an extra tip on this. If not, $11.25 for the amount of kilometers that I'm doing is totally fine as well. I am loving this. All right, it's only 7 o'clock. I don't even know how much we're at right now. I have not had a chance to calculate anything. I know that before my afternoon break, we were at like 60 something, $70 or something like that. And now I really don't know, lost track. But I'm pretty sure we're over 110 to 120, but I'm not 100% sure. Yay, it went up a bit. Not a lot, but it went up a bit, and that's fine. And I got like murdered, blindsided, whatever, clotheslined by spider webs. Oh, let's see what Uber's coming in with. One thing I can say though, if anybody needs like money quick, they don't care about the actual gas that they're paying and stuff, Uber Eats, it's ding after ding after ding after ding. I keep unpausing the other ones before I do my drop off, and they don't even have time to like bring an order in that Uber Eats sends me another order. It just so happens that they seem to be good orders, but like they're not even giving DoorDash and Skip a chance right now. It's been Uber. Usually that starts later when like DoorDash and Skip are done, and then I can ride with Uber for the rest of the night. Right now, crazy.
Stalker alert.
Okay, so funny story time. I dropped off an order at a repeat customer's house. I always forget which customer it is until I see the name and I'm like, oh, this looks familiar. And then I start going towards the house and I'm like, oh, okay, I know which house this is. Anyways, he was like one of my first skip. I think he was my first skip customer. I delivered to his house today and he's like, oh, if it's not my beautiful eye, like mes beaux yeux. And I was like, oh, how are you? You know, whatever. And he's like, I'm good. He's like, I try to order on Sundays because I noticed that you usually deliver on Sundays. I was like, yeah, I do evenings and weekends whenever, so I had to plug it in. I'm like, whenever the hubby comes home from work, that's when I'm like, all right, ciao, bye, and I go, you know? He's like, haha, yeah, I sit in front of a computer for 8 hours for work. I was like, yeah. He's like, but it must be fun to drive. I'm like, yeah, it's really fun to deliver. Like, he's saying it must be fun to deliver. I'm like, yeah, it's really fun to deliver. It's you know, you're in your car, you're listening to music, you're meeting people, it's fun. But that was so weird. I like to order on Sundays because I know that you work. Oh man. I'm home. I am done. It is now 10:30. Very exciting. I got stopped by the cops again. I know it's been a while since I've been stopped by the cops, but I got stopped by the cops today. It just happened. They said that they were stopping people to check for alcohol use, like DUIs, to give DUIs or whatever. But as when I wind down the window, she kind of chuckled, and then she's like, yeah, we're checking for alcohol use, but she's like, I think you're good on that part. I'm like, yeah. She's like, doing deliveries because I had a huge pizza. Like, it was in the bag, but you can smell it. It was an extra large pizza. She's like, doing deliveries? I'm like, yeah. She's like, is this your car? I'm like, yeah. Then she's like, or is it your boyfriend? I'm like, well, it's his, but he bought it for me, so he drives a Mercedes, I drive this one. So she's like, oh, okay, I understand. She's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna keep you much longer. I'm like, okay. But my goodness, first of all, I was driving this way, she was driving this way, and she shined the light in the car, and I was like, here we go. That light, first of all, super bright. I keep thinking I see the raccoon outside. We have a raccoon that comes out in the daytime, so can you only imagine what she does at night? Like, yeah. So first of all, she shined the light in the car, and I was like, oh my god, that's so bright. And then I saw her turn around, and I was like, here we go. I'm in a CRV, which is the #1 stolen vehicle over here. So they followed me, and I was like, okay, watch your speed, because most times I speed. I drive at night, like there's nobody around. Anyways, so I'm like, watch your speed, do the full stop, because I do a lot of American stops, I'm not gonna lie. Do the full stops. I literally stopped, and I was like, 1, 2, all right, let's go. Like, and then they pulled me over. The joys, the joys. But anywho, the smell of the pizza helped me out. That was hilarious. Oh my goodness, today was a good day. Today was a very busy day. I think we're gonna hit like the 240 mark. I really don't know. This is the one thing with Uber, with the whole tips or after an hour that you can see. I don't know when I finish my night how much I made, because most of my late deliveries are Uber. So you'll see it at the end of the video. But it was a great day. It was a very busy day today. It was orders back to back to back to back. Like, it was insane today. But it was Mother's Day, so if only every Sunday could be like this, that would be amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!